Welcome to All Pets Considered. Our show strives to find the right homes for animals who have none. We also hope that our show can help to improve the quality of life for not only area pets, but their owners as well. But first, as always, we'll start tonight's show by meeting our wonderful set pet. Tonight we have with us Chauncey. He was actually adopted as a stray here in Springdale. He's about 1.5 years old, and he is definitely in his forever home. Tonight, our Adoption Options segment is with Springdale Animal Services. Brett, welcome to the show. We are always very happy to have Springdale Animal Services here. You guys do a great service for the community. I don't know where all these animals would be if it weren't for you, and I appreciate that. So do they. So hopefully we'll get everyone adopted, and we need to know how to get hold of you.
Well, thank you for having us. We're always glad to be here as well. We are located at 321 East Grand Wolby Lane. Our phone numbers are 750-8163 or 750-8166. We're open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from noon to 6, Saturdays 9 to 1. We can also be reached at petfinder.com or on the city webpage at springdalear.gov.
You know what? There's a lot of ways to get hold of the animals at Springdale Animal Services, so hopefully someone will take advantage of that. And even though we have a noisy one in the back who obviously wants to be first, I'm going to start with the beautiful Basset Hound sitting on my lap. Brett, how did you end up with a purebred Basset Hound?
Well, it's surprising. Over 30% of the animals we receive actually appear to be purebred animals, so there's just about something for everyone at the shelter. This little darling came in. She was a neglected owned animal. They had thrown her out in the backyard, chained her up, and she had just gotten really skinny and bad shape. A neighbor called in to investigate. We showed up. The owners, it was more of an education issue. They just went over their head with an animal and shouldn't have probably had animals. They chose to sign her over and put her up for adoption, so that it made it real easy for us.
Excellent.
We had her at the shelter for, well, she actually came in October 20th. But she had some issues, and we wanted to get her beefed up a little bit before we made her available for adoption. But just a sweetheart. It's amazing when you see a dog with this kind of temperament to come in and be in such a neglected position. What a forgiving breed the Basset is.
You know, people just tend to forget, or we all get busy in our own lives. Dogs are social creatures, and they're pack animals. And to chain one in a yard is as good as a prison term for a dog.
I wonder why somebody even has an animal if that's their game plan with it.
Sure.
Bring them in, make them part of the family. If you're out, they can be out. If you're in, bring them in with you. But she's about a little over 1 year old.
Yeah.
She's full grown.
So
petite variety of the Basset Hound.
The petite variety, very nice. You don't get the 60-pound, 70-pound dog.
No.
What are Basset Hounds known for as far as a breed characteristic?
Well, you know, oddly enough, they have a comical appearance, but they're bred as a hunting dog. Very agile, very athletic. The main thing with these breeds is keeping their weight at a good level so they don't end up with back issues. But highly athletic, not a sprinter, but strong duration. These animals will walk as far as you want to walk. They want to be part of the action.
Very good with kids, from what I understand,
great family dogs. They're an intelligent hound. Now, they are a scent hound, so it's indicated with their long ears. If they get a scent and they want to go, a lot of them will find their way into shelters just because of that. So they need good confinement, but make wonderful family pets. This is a young one, eager to please, and with her small size, would really fit into almost any situation.
You just have something to tell everybody. What can we tell everybody about this precious baby?
This is Jules, our Dachshund mix. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe Dachshund Shepherd, maybe Dachshund Beagle, but there's definitely some Dachshund in there. We have her aged at about 3 years old. She's already spayed as well. She came into us as a stray. We did have a fosterer take her and spend some time with her, and she did really well.
Excellent.
The fosterer had an older dog that didn't want to share the attention too much. So
a nice young dog, already spayed.
Already spayed, housebroken.
Wonderful.
Wonderful lap type of dog. She wants to be with somebody and wants to be doted upon. Has been around kids as well.
Great companion then, someone to love and to wake up every morning and to have in your house.
You bet.
How much is the adoption fee at Springdale?
The adoption fee is $40. That includes a microchip, rabies vaccination. They get their 5-way dog vaccine, Bordetella upper respiratory vaccine, and deworming.
Wow.
So you're getting a pretty comprehensive package. We had this one spayed, so the shelter's actually absorbing the cost of the spay on this one. to try to get her into a home.
She's going to make someone a great pet. I can see her in a smaller house with the family. Like you say, very, very, very sweet temperament. Housebroken already, Brett. Come on, I'll trade you one.
Pretty easy fit with this one. And again, she's of that smaller size. She's full grown. So it really makes her fit in well from a townhome to an apartment to a house with some acreage.
Exactly. And, you know, again, getting someone a dog for Christmas might not be the best idea. So it occurs to me, maybe go down and get a voucher from the shelter.
We have gift certificates you can pick up.
For birthdays, for
and
anything.
Even giving somebody a card saying this card's good for the adoption of an animal. Picking an animal is such a personal thing. And being able to have that input, we have so many animals in there. We've got about 45 dogs right now. So it's really a great opportunity for you to come in and put your stamp on an approval of what you want rather than having somebody bring something home they like.
That's right.
Because each dog's been bred for a different thing. And just like personalities in people, some animal personalities don't mix. So it's good for you to be able to have that input and research the breeds you like.
This is a purebred too. Here we go.
Purebred Cocker Spaniel. She's actually a smaller Cocker. Her name is Passion. She's an 8-year-old. She came into us on the 9th of November as a stray as well. So
oh my gosh.
You see these dogs come in and wonder why nobody comes in to pick them up. We have her aged at about 8. She's not a baby, but she's definitely not geriatric yet either. So
still has a lot of good years left. And in fact, you know, if you're not looking for a high energy, someone, you know, an older dog has that more relaxed attitude. Cocker Spaniels make great house dogs, very friendly dogs usually, good with people. And how do you know with kids? Have you had any children around her yet?
She's done fine with my daughter. Cockers are a breed, just like a lot of breeds, they've gotten real popular over the years, and then you get a lot of indiscriminate breeding where people start breeding for appearance rather than temperament. Doesn't make the breed a bad breed, but it's definitely one that you want to test with kids first and
your
not
poor
just
kids
assume.
are always the little guinea pigs,
exactly.
aren't they?
And again, with an adult dog, the benefit is you're going to see what you get. With a puppy, a lot of it is what you put into it, and then they turn into their own creation as well. So very reliable. Bring your children in, let them meet Passion, spend some time together. She would obviously appreciate, as an adult, a home probably with older kids that can respect her and be gentle with her.
She's a beautiful Cocker Spaniel. I'm like you. I can't imagine that someone wouldn't be looking for this dog.
It's surprising how many of those we get in.
Please get your animals microchipped. It's required in Springdale. And even if you don't live in Springdale, it's a good way to get your dog back.
It's invaluable. One more tool in your tool belt. She is also spayed as well, so $40 adoption fee on her.
It's a great price for vaccines, microchipped, purebred dog.
You bet.
You just can't beat that.
Like I said, with these adults, you're getting an animal that you're seeing what you get. The success rate on these adult placements is very high. Puppies, a lot of people don't know what they're in store for, so depending on what you put into the animal, it's not necessarily turning out the way you like. So really encourage people to give a first look at our adult dogs. The puppies seem to go on their own often. People scoop them up. These adult dogs, I can tell you with my personal adoptions, the most fun I've had has been with the young adults that I've brought home.
So 3 little kittens.
3 kittens. We have 2 males and a female. I bet you can guess the female.
I bet I can. This little calico, and just so our viewers can look at this beautiful coat on that kitten. And actually, I believe that's called a patched calico because it has the tabby patterns on the calico. Beautiful kitten.
Very beautiful.
So were these strays as well?
Strays as well. Oh. These guys came in and...
He's purring.
They came in surprisingly good condition. We were interested at first, wondering how social they were because they were pretty scared the first day they came in. And as you can see, they're very playful, friendly guys. So it's interesting. Somebody must have put a little effort into them before they showed up. But these guys were unfortunately dumped at the front door of the shelter, so somebody abandoned them. They didn't even wait till we were open or available to take them in. So we were unable to get any information on them. So it's real important if somebody does come across some kittens, call animal control, get a hold of somebody so we can get some information on them.
So you know a little bit more, and you'll be able to place them in a right home or do what's right for them.
Helps us get the care for them they need.
That's right.
These guys, though, I believe whoever was taking care of them did a good job because they're plumped right up and seem to be in very good health.
She is just purring like you wouldn't believe. What a sweet kitten. And this is an orange tabby, obviously the male, one of the males anyway. It looks to me, Brett, like they're going to be short-coated kittens.
Yep, all appear to be short coat. They end up with that funny little kitty coat initially that looks
they kind of have the fuzz.
Yeah, the fuzz disappears when they get a little bigger, but all of them are pretty striking looking.
And that's kind of a Siamese snowshoe. It's got, this little kitten has the white feet and a beautiful smoky pattern. Very pretty kittens. The adoption fee for kittens at Springdale?
Same deal. It's a $40 adoption fee.
That is such a good deal.
It includes all the same services. Of course, cats get cat vaccines, not dog vaccines.
That works out better that way for them.
And then on the kittens, puppies and kittens, or animals that have not been spayed or neutered, we also pre-collect the cost of the spay-neuter. We have a number of area vets that give a discounted rate. We're happy to call your vet and see what rate they want to give to. Pre-collect that at the time of adoption. So really, of all the adoption fees we collect, $20 stays at the shelter. The rest goes back towards the microchip, rabies, and the vet fees.
And that's what pays the light and the food and the facilities. And that's right.
Our doors open so we can receive more and hopefully send them into wonderful, loving homes.
We'd like to mention again, everyone here at All Pets Considered, and I know at Springdale Animal Services, believe in spaying and neutering as a method of animal control. So please, I'm so glad you guys pre-collect that spay-neuter. But we would just advise everybody with an animal, please spay and neuter your pet.
Very important, especially in this time of year. We're seeing the winter months coming. That's no place for a baby to be born.
That's right. That's right. Brett, thank you so much for sharing all these great animals. You really have some perfect pets at Springdale Animal Services.
Thanks for having us.
All Pets Considered will return in just a moment.
My buddy Tommy is an artist, and I'm his assistant, Hailey. Actually, I've been helping Tommy with a lot of things since we were teamed up by Canine Companions for Independence. I help him get around, reach things he can't get to, keep him smiling. Sometimes I'm even his paintbrush. To find out how you can help bring people like Tommy together with dogs like me, visit cci.org or call 1-800-572-BARK.
Chocolate milk is so delicious. Not only that, but it's so nutritious. Get some in you to improve your fitness, to have you rebuilding, looking ready for business. Go on ahead and tip back your glass. Chocolate milk, fuel your blast.
Chocolate milk is almost twice as effective as commercial sports drinks for refueling exhausted muscles. Twice. Milk. Chocolate. Milk.
If a chronic illness is driving you apart, call 1-800-344-4867 because a healthy relationship matters.
Hello, friends. Many of you have asked me about Credit Counseling of Arkansas. This nonprofit organization is a wonderful treasure in our community. I've recommended them for years because they really do care about their clients. Achieve your financial goals by coming in now for a free financial checkup. CCOA cares, so contact the financial health professionals at CCOA today. Your financial health will get better.
Deborah Grodecka is a highly qualified dog behavior professional with extensive experience as a trainer and behavior specialist. She has earned the title of Certified Pet Dog Trainer from the Certification Council of Pet Dog Trainers and is the founder of Every Dog Can Incorporated.
Hi, we're here today with Coco and Sarah, and we're going to talk about tug games. Tug games are problematic for a lot of people because old-fashioned training techniques have said that if you play tug with a dog, you're going to cause that dog to become aggressive. And you know, there's a behaviorist in New York City by the name of Peter Borchelt that actually did a research study where he took a group of dogs, I think there were 35 or 40 dogs in the study, and took readings on their aggression level both before and after playing tug games, and found that not one dog showed any aggression during or after the tug games. Now, tug, like hockey or football, can be a contact sport because the human hand is on one end of the toy and the doggy mouth, which is full of doggy teeth, is on the other end of the toy. So just like hockey and football, these are games that can either be very dangerous, depending on how they're played, or they can be very safe. Tug is a game that can be completely safe when it is played by strict rules. So we're going to work with Coco today to show you some of the rules of tug. But before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit about tug toys. This is one of the classic tug toys. It's the rope toy with a knot at each end. The knot allows the human hand to grip here. The other knot allows the doggy mouth to grip here. The thing about this particular tug toy is that it's very short. And when the toy is this short, if you're playing with a dog that hasn't yet gotten good control of his mouth and teeth, you're more likely to get contact between doggy teeth and human hand. So I suggest longer rope toys, even a rope toy like this that has a nice handle for the human to hold while the dog can grip here. So if you're having trouble getting good compliance between your dog and whoever's playing the tug game because the dog is still working up to the hand, check your tug toy. Now, playing tug games with children is much more problematic because children may not be able to actually follow the rules that we're going to be teaching you in just a moment. So if you've got an older child that wants to play tug with their dog, you might consider a really long tug toy like this. And you can see this toy is about 3 feet long, because if the dog is tugging over on this end, then the human can hold here, and there's much, much less likelihood that there's going to be any contact between dog teeth and the human hand. Okay, Coco, you ready to go? Yeah! Now, the first thing I need to do is to let Coco understand that I'm going to control the game. In other words, I'm going to begin the game, I'm going to end the game, and he's not allowed to jump up and grab the toy. Now, Coco needs to say please, sit, by sitting, and if he doesn't sit, Coco, sit. If he doesn't sit, he's not going to get to play the game. That's the first rule, is the dog needs to sit before I offer the toy. Coco, sit. Good, yes. Now, when he sits, I can present him with the toy. Go get it. Go get it. Yes. Good job. There we go. Now, I would not let him jump all over you for the toy. There you go. Keep the toy low, so you are actually rewarding him for good behavior, because if he jumps up and you give him the tug toy, then we're telling him it's okay. Now, I will say that hounds are usually not dogs that like to tug all that much. They're a little more into fetch games, but you never know. Usually the really tugging dogs are more the herding breeds or the guarding breeds. But Coco's telling us, you know, I really want this walk. Sorry, we're not playing this game right now. Sorry, Coco. Sit. Yes. Okay, now take it. Take it, take it, take it. Take it, take it, take it. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yes, good. Now, when he's got hold of it, I am the one that says, you must give it to me. So I teach him the word give, by putting a treat on his nose. Good. Coco, sit. And when he releases the toy to me, sit. He has to sit again before he gets it. Coco, sit. And you have to be real firm about this because you have to maintain control of the tug game. Coco, sit. Sit. Coco. Coco. Sit. Yes, good. Now his reward for the sit is a chance to tug on the toy. Oh, yeah. Oh. Now, you hear him growling? That is not aggression. That is play. Dogs growl in play. So you really need to be very clear as to what is aggression and what is just play. Good. Good. Now again, I ask him to give. Yes. And I take control back of the toy. So I start the game, I stop the game. And at any point I think the dog is getting way too out of control, I just stop it, ask for the give, and then when the dog is calm again, as Coco is now, I ask him to sit. Yes, take it. Take it. I give him permission to take it. Yes, good. Okay, take it. Take it. Oh, good job. Take it. Oh, yeah. Good job. And you know, when he's tugging, I can make it as crazy as I want. I can spin him around. I can drag him. But when I say give, yes, sit. And you see, oh, good boy, yes. Now, his reinforcement for giving is a chance to take the toy back. What? Up, he's into the grass. So you see, for Coco, sniffing the grass is more important to him than tugging on the toy. So, again, the rules are, you have a toy that is used just for this game. You don't let the dog actually have free access to the toy because you need to be in control of the toy at all times. When you want to play the game with the dog, you initiate it. Coco, by asking the dog to sit. Sit, good, sit. Take it. Come on, take it. Come on, Coco, come on. So Coco had like one really good tug game in him. Here we go, take it. I think he's done, but then when he's tugging on the toy, you want to try it? Try it one more time. Nope. When he's done or you feel that the game is either getting out of control, you just ask him to give the toy, put a treat on the dog's nose if you have to get them to release the toy, to learn that that word give means open your mouth and give me the toy, and then you take control back of that toy and end the game, okay? Good job, good job.
That's my friend, Cole, and that's me, Ilya. Ever since we got teamed up by Canine Companions for Independence, people don't think of Cole as the kid in the wheelchair anymore. Now he's the kid with a really cool dog. Personally, I think Cole's pretty cool too. To find out how you can help bring people like Cole together with dogs like me, visit cci.org or call 1-800-572-BARK.
Imagine a children's hospital network that boldly goes where none have gone before, and that's Shriners Hospitals for Children. Shriners Hospitals combine state-of-the-art research and teaching programs with world-class orthopedic burn, spinal cord injury, and cleft lip and palate medical care at no charge. There's a Shriners Hospital helping kids from this area. At Shriners, tomorrow's medical care is here today. Call this number for more information. Shriners, having fun and helping kids.
Chocolate milk is so delicious. Not only that, but it's so nutritious. Get some in you to improve your fitness, to have you rebuilding, looking ready for business. Go on ahead and tip back your glass. Chocolate milk, fuel your blast.
Chocolate milk is almost twice as effective as commercial sports drinks for refueling exhausted muscles. Twice! Milk.
I thought indoor tanning was safe.
They said their tanning rays were less likely to cause a sunburn.
What you need to know is UV light from indoor tanning can cause
premature aging, including wrinkles, sagging, and age spots.
So instead of making you look cool, it can make you look old.
And even worse, UV light can increase your risk of skin cancer, including melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer.
especially when exposed at an early age.
And treatment can be surgery, and sometimes even chemotherapy and radiation.
In fact, current estimates are that 1 in 5 Americans develop skin cancer.
And 1 person dies from melanoma about every hour.
I don't want to be one of them.
I don't want to be one of them.
I don't want to be one of them.
This message brought to you by the American Academy of Dermatology.
I'm telling you, indoor tanning is not as safe as you think. In fact, indoor tanning is totally out.
America has seen much change in the past 10 years: terrorism, wars, natural disasters, and historical elections. What hasn't changed is the mission of Head Start. The goal at EOA Head Start, Early Head Start, has been to empower families to break the circle of poverty and to invest in our future by educating children and building stronger communities. Learn how you can support EOA Head Start, Early Head Start by calling 479-521-5571. Serving Washington County since 1965.
Brett, I just truly enjoy having you here. You really do have healthy, wonderful, adoptable animals. So tell us again, hopefully we'll find homes for all of them. Who'd you bring?
Thank you. Well, we have Cheyenne, the petite basset. We have Jules, the dachshund mix. Passion, the cocker spaniel. And our 3 wonderful baby kittens.
You know, if you don't see the dog that's right for you, please go online and visit Springdale Animal Services. Come down in person. How are we going to get hold of you?
We are located at 321 East Randall Wolby Lane. You can reach us by phone at 750-8163 or 750-8166. We can also be found at petfinder.com or on the city webpage at springdalear.gov.
Well, Brett, if any of our viewers would like to get hold of our training expert, Deborah Grodecka, they can at her website, everydogcan.com, or by just giving her a call at 925-3000. That's it for tonight's show. As always, if you didn't see the pet that's right for you, don't be afraid to drop by one of our local animal shelters and find the pet that's right for you. Thank you so much to all of our viewers. We hope to see you all again next week for All Pets Considered.